Hello, good evening, everyone. Please. The voice clear now? Yeah, the disturbance is there. Hello, everyone. Is the voice clear now? Is the voice clear now? Okay. About the background noise. Actually, मेरे यहाँ किसी की बारात निकल रही है and I cannot help it. Please tell me, JBL. Is there any internet issue or the mic is not causing problems? आवाज distort हो रही है. Okay, like I'm not loud. Okay. Now, what about now? किसी की शादी है, I cannot help it. What about now? Okay. Okay, I'll try to. Guys are not able to hear me. Okay, just let me know. I will connect to you. Okay. What about now? Can we start the class? Okay, back आ रहा है, but है. Okay. Just a second. Guys, what percent? What about now? Are you able to hear me? Hello. What about now, people? What about now? See, the background noise that you are hearing is of the DJ. I cannot help it. But because of the mic, I guess you are not getting the music. You are just getting the constant buffers. So if they raise the volume again, we are in problem. I cannot help it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I will not start the session until you can hear me clearly. Okay. I will open the YouTube chats also. Let's hope they keep the volume at this space only. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we missed the good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to day 3 and the final day of Git and GitHub Bootcamp. So this is going to be fun because we are going to create our very first project on Git and GitHub. Okay. Just a second. Okay, I have a call. Hello. So I think we're good to go now. If this continues, I think we will move the session for tomorrow, but I think we are good to go now. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry for the delay. Please give me a thumbs up if you are good to go. Okay. 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 On YouTube also? On YouTube also? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, let's start. Let's start. I'll share my screen quickly. So yesterday, I hope you have created your GitHub accounts. Let me know if you all have created your GitHub accounts by today. Have you all created your GitHub accounts? Wait, I cannot see the chats. Just a second. Okay, created. Cool. So today we are going to work on GitHub. We have wasted 14 minutes, 15 minutes already. Let's get started. So yesterday, what we did was, yes, please mark your attendance, everyone. Yesterday, we merged the branches. We created the branches, git checkout, new branch, and because we cannot, yeah, GitHub account created. Okay, we cannot directly merge in the main branch. We cannot make the changes in the main branch. Okay, so is the VS Code screen visible to everyone? Okay. Okay, let's get started. So today's first topic is introduction to GitHub and what is collaboration. So GitHub, as the name suggests, is a hub or a platform wherein you collaborate with other people. Consider it like Google Drive. What do you do in Google Drive? You upload the files from your local to a cloud platform, and everyone with that file can either access it or he cannot if you have set it to private, right? Until you give them the permission. Okay, so consider GitHub as Google cloud wherein you put your code, and even if the system gets corrupted or even if the code gets deleted from your local system, it is still there in your account. Just like Instagram, the photos that you post on Instagram still there even if you delete them from your mobile phones. Okay, so yeah, I'll zoom. I've not started yet. Zoom the wrong screen again. Just a second. Okay. So yeah, consider GitHub as a platform, a cloud platform wherein you put your code. I hope this much is clear. What is GitHub? You will create a GitHub account, you will create your repositories, or you will collaborate on others' repositories also. Next topic for today is how do you create a GitHub account and repository? You have already created it. I can show you the UI though. I can show you the UI of GitHub. Okay, let's move this screen here. Visible? Is GitHub screen visible to you all? Okay. Okay. So this is how your GitHub account looks like. Here are your top repositories. This is from where you can create a new repository, and it is very easy. GitHub account is very easy to be created. I hope you have created the account. I'm not going to wait today. Yes, but my VS Code cannot accept .gitignore. What should I do now? ऐसा नहीं हो सकता that your VS Code doesn't accept .gitignore. If you have initialized Git in it, installed Git in it, it will always accept .gitignore. Ma'am, can you explain the UI of GitHub? Yeah, it is confusing, but it is not complex. The more we do, the more we get better at it. For now, all you need to know is this is the dashboard. This is when you click on your profile icon, this is where you get all the details like your profile, your repositories, your projects, the start. Actually, when you start using a new application, you don't understand all the features. We will get to it slowly. Whatever we do, we will get to it. You will also understand why this settings button is very important. We will need it after 5 minutes. And these are your repositories. You create a new repository. I hope I'm clear. To somebody who To somebody, if you find it complex, the UI complex, it is not that complex. We will do it. Just click on new and this page will open. Everyone, I want you to do it with me because we are going to collaborate on a repository right after this. So I want you to perform this step in your local first. Create your individual repositories first. Okay. So we are creating a new repository. Okay, I will zoom in. Better? So first thing is, okay, first thing is the repository name. So I will name it as Bootcamp testing. You can give any other name. Bootcamp testing. Then this is optional. This repository is for testing GitHub Bootcamp. Okay, and this is your choice. If you want to keep your repo public, which means anybody can access it. If you want to keep it private, only limited collaborators will be able to accept it, and they will be able to access it even only when you approve their email. Okay, when you approve their request, just like in Google Drive, when somebody opens a file, if you are in college, you must have seen that you cannot access some Google forms sent by your college or universities with your individual, like personal email IDs, right? So this is what happens here. So if you want to keep it public, it's your choice. If you want to keep it private, it's your choice. And I want to keep it public for now. This is optional, add a readme file, but I don't want you to select it now. And the reason I will tell in the very next step why I asked you to not select it. Okay. Then you can simply do the create repository. Please let me know if you have done this part. Please give me a thumbs up if you have created a repository, repository successfully. A thumbs up, please. Okay, 1 more, 2, 3, just 3 people on YouTube. Have you all created the repositories by now? If anybody is facing any issue, you can share here. Okay. Okay, so we have successfully created repositories. Okay, why do we create repositories? Basically, it is like a folder, but on cloud, it is called a repository. Why do we create it? So, if you recall, what we did yesterday was we committed we added the files, we made the changes, we committed them, we merged the branches. Now where to put it? Where will you put that code? In your local? Were you doing all these things to put that in your local? No, we are going to put that code or push. This is what this is the term that we use in GitHub, to push that code into the repository, which is your code on cloud in the layman's terms. Okay. Yeah, so finally, after committing the changes, the next step is to push the changes, and this is what we are going to do. But for that, we would need a repository, right? So this is how it looks like, and if you can see these steps, this is the sole reason I asked you to not select that option, add a readme file. So what is a readme file? A readme file is basically a description of about the repository. Okay, so if you selected that option, these steps would not be here, because then these steps are for an empty repository. Like if you do not have any file by default, so GitHub gives you the steps that, okay, perform these steps in the terminal, and then that repository would be cloned into your system. So if we had added that readme file there, it could not have given us these steps. Okay, I hope it's clear. Please give me a thumbs up. These are the steps that we are going to perform now. Now we have just created a folder. Now, okay, what we want to do is, please understand this. What we want to do now is, we added the changes, we committed the changes. Now we are going to push the changes, into the repository. So what is missing here? The repository was missing here. So we created an empty folder, like an empty box. To put something, we need an empty box. This is the empty box. Is it clear? I'm going very slow. Okay, I zoom in. Clear? No, not clear. Okay. See, yesterday we added the changes. We committed the changes. Now, finally, it's the time when we push the changes into the repository or in the cloud. And for that, you need to create a repository first. This is what we did. Clear now? Kindly tell me, is that clear? Okay. Okay, thank you. So we finally created a repository, and here is our repository. Okay. So these are the steps that GitHub gives by default. So git init, git add this. I will have to perform this step once again. Let's do it. Yesterday we did git init. Then we will say git add dot, adding all the files in the bucket, git commit m initial commit. These were the steps that we did yesterday. By yesterday we did all this. Initial commit. Okay, now we have to push it, but before that we need to get that repository here. That means we need to link that repository to our VS Code. We want to tell this folder that okay, your origin is that repository. You have to go in that repository now. So for that we will link it. M is message. Somebody said elaborate M. So M is message, commit message. What message are you putting with the commit statement? Okay, so now I will repeat. See, I have an empty repository, right? And I have my code on my VS Code. Now I want to say to my VS Code that this is the folder. These are the files that I created, index.html and style.css. Now you have to go to that repository, right? So for that, we have to link the repository. How will we do it? These steps. So if you know, we have added this step. For now, I'm skipping the readme part. It is optional. Then commit, I did the commit. Now these three commands GitHub has given me, so I will paste it. But I want you to be very attentive because we are going to face some issues, and I will intentionally make those errors so that you know the mechanism. Okay, please understand this. We still, even after coding for 2-3 years, 4 years, we still face these issues. So I want you to understand the mechanism. Okay, see, first of all, I will create a main branch because I am linking it to the repository. So I said git branch -m in main branch. Okay, clear? Enter. So I created the main branch, successfully created the main branch. Now, if you know what this is, git remote main branch. Somebody is asking what is main branch. I explained this yesterday. Basically, main branch is the branch, or master branch is the branch where there is the main code, the entire code that is correct, that is working. And in the other branches, you put the code that you're still editing. You make the copies of the main branch, you edit the code, and if you find it correct, you just merge it. I hope it's clear. Clear? Yeah, main is repository. Main is mandatory for every repo. Every repository has either a main or a master branch. Okay. So now git remote add origin. This is the main command that is telling my VS Code folder that your origin is this GitHub repository. This is the link of your repository. If you copy this and paste it in any browser now, it will open this repository only. If it is public, anybody can access it. So git remote add origin and the link, the URL of your repository. This is the main line that will tell my VS Code that this folder has an origin with this URL. So paste this line and it will not show any error, but the next line will probably show an error, and I'll tell you why. So I just pasted it. Your URL would be different, so please paste yours. Okay, copy it from GitHub and then paste it in the terminal. M and M are same, but that is for the repository. Capital M is for the repository. is, is this part done? Because the next step is important. Please give me a thumbs up if you have done this much. Okay, next. I hope you're getting the mechanism by now. Okay, we created the code in our local, we committed it, but now it was time to connect it to the repository. So we created a repository. We are now linking the repository, so the GitHub gives us command. Okay, okay, clear. Many people have done it. Okay, on YouTube also. Great. The next command that GitHub has given me is git push origin main, which means push the entire code that I have last committed, the latest commit, push it in the main branch. I hope you're getting the point. Now this is the final command which is supposed to push the entire code that I committed. What did I commit last? I added all these files and I committed it, right? So the latest commit would be pushed to the repository, but it might show an error. I will tell you why. So let's paste the command and it will show an error probably. Yeah, it showed the error, permission to Geeta 2709 bootcamp testing denied, permission denied. Are you all getting this error? What is remote add origin? It is telling my folder that your origin now, when I push the code, your origin is this repository. You have to go to this repository now. I hope it's clear. Are you all getting this error? Hello, are you all getting this error? Yeah, permission denied. Yes, permission denied. Okay, you should get this error. Okay, yes, you all are getting the errors. Okay, why are we getting the errors? Because although it is a public repository, anybody can use it, but in order to push the code in a repository, you should have an identity, no? Your VS Code is not logged in with your Gmail account, right? With your whatever the account you have used. So for that, you need, as I mentioned yesterday, a personal access token. Basically, it's an ID card. Anybody cannot push the code, right? You need an identity. So you will use that personal access token in order to push the code. Clear? Error sabka aega, no problem. On YouTube, people are okay. I marked it. No, instead of the error window prompted login to GitHub, ma'am. Yeah, window wahi jayega. Either you log in. Okay, you have not Kirtika, you have not logged into GitHub. To some people, there is no error because you might have logged in on your VS Code. We have not. Many people don't log in. So let's solve this error. Basically, the second last command that I did, where I told my folder that, okay, this is the origin where you have to go. This URL, if you see, the URL that GitHub provided, in this URL, I will have to add my personal access token from which I will access this repository so that they have a record who made the changes. I hope it's clear. So just copy this. You don't need to copy it. I'll copy it and paste it here for you to understand. This was the URL. This was the universal URL of my repository. Here, I have to add a personal access token and then colon. Let's find out where will we get this personal access token. Okay, I hope it's clear. Is that clear? Okay, okay, thumbs up. 3 people. Okay, okay. Which error did you get? The current branch main has no upstream branch. Okay, you are 2 steps ahead of us. Don't worry, we will get there. Okay, basically, who's this? Vadla. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Basically, it is giving you a command. Just use that. But okay, you are 2 steps ahead. Don't worry. You are already logged into GitHub. Okay, we are getting there. We will also get that error. For now, We want to add personal access token to the URL because our VS Code is not logged in. Let's hurry up and find out where will we get the personal access token. Scroll up. There are two settings. First setting, this one. Second setting, on the profile icon. Which setting will we choose? I used to get confused in it a lot. You don't need to. This settings button is for this repository. But personal access token is something universal that is connected to your profile, not the repository. So you do not need to get into this setting, okay? You have to go to the main settings, which is in your profile icon. Go to the settings option. Settings, okay? I hope you can find the option. Settings option. Then scroll to the last, developers setting. What are the steps? Main settings. Scroll to the last, developer settings. Done? Done this much? I'm going very slow. To some people, it is showing sign in to GitHub. Just kindly sign in and then you would be good to go. Okay, I'll wait. Bhupendra, I'll wait. Okay, done. Now you can see this personal access tokens, token classic. Don't get confused. It's very easy. Just like a new application that you're using. No, instead of the error window prompted, log into GitHub now. Yeah, try logging into GitHub once. Have you created a GitHub account, Kirtika? Have you created a GitHub account? If not, create one. And if you have created, log into that account first. And I think not in incognito. You should do it. Do it in a normal window. Try doing that. The flash has got an error, failed to push. You are 4 steps ahead. Please wait. Okay. Your GitHub is already signed in. That's why you're getting this error. Okay. I hope we are good to go now. Okay, done. Okay. This personal access token. Now, even if you're not getting any error, please understand personal access token is very important. Why? When you will work with companies, they do not have public repositories. They will not share their code with anybody, right? So that is a public repository. There you have to use personal access tokens, and then you will get confused where to find it. So kindly look into the steps. Then just say these are the history. I created personal access tokens, and the catch is you can never get that token again in your life. It will be generated once. If you see here, if I click it, I will not get the token. The token is lost. So you have to keep that token with yourself. If otherwise, you will have to generate a new token again and again. So what I used to do was, one of the mistakes that I did is I used to create a .txt file in the folder, and I used to store my token there only. But then I did not know about git ignore, so I used to push the entire code. This is what I explained yesterday. Okay, so if you have any private file in your folder like .environment file, .txt file with your tokens, kindly add those file names in git ignore so that they are not pushed in the main branch or in GitHub. Okay, so you just create a new token, generate new token classic. Okay, it's asking for password. I hope it's correct. Okay, correct. So you can name it as testing 101. Okay, name it any. Okay, are you guys doing it with me? Are you guys doing it with me, or you slept? Hello. Okay. Okay, cool. Now there are some options that you want to select. Don't select every other, just this repo one, this workflow one for now. Deleting permissions, these are optional. Delete. Yeah, this would be enough. Project, just mark the first one, the repo one, that is important. Okay, then just create the token, generate token. Okay, testing bootcamp, the name is already taken. Testing bootcamp. Okay, let's generate the token. Yeah, I'm being slow already. Okay, the token has been generated here. If you can see, this is the token. This is the personal access token. I hope you all are doing with me. YouTube. Done. Okay, yes, great. Now copy this token and in the command paste it here. I will paste it here first. Okay. I want to show you the format. So here you are supposed to add the personal access token. This is my token. Your might be different. Now copy this. You can directly edit it in the terminal. Okay. Edit it and I can directly paste the token here also. I say HTTPS के बाद just paste the token and don't forget colon. Okay. No, at the rate. I'm sorry. I told you the wrong format, I guess. Yeah, it is at the rate. Sorry, this is at the rate. Pat at the rate. Okay, the personal access token at github.com. Then you can enter. Then it will again show an error. Is it showing an error to everyone? We are intentionally doing errors, so you know the mechanism. Is it showing error to everyone? Yeah, it will show error, Bhupendra. It is supposed to show an error because we are about to do a new command now. Is it showing an error now to everyone? It will not work. So, if agar मैं गलती नहीं करती, I did it directly, then it would have worked with this command. But now, because I have already used this command once, which command? Add origin. Now, picture it like as a machine. If to a machine I say your origin is this, and then in the next command I say your origin is this, it will say you have already given me an origin, right? So now I cannot reuse this command. This which command? Add origin. So instead of that, I will use a new command which is set URL, which means whatever the URL I gave you previously, now rewrite it. Now set the URL to this one with the pat, right? So go to the you can use up arrows for going to the previous command. I hope you know it. So the command is same, but instead of add origin, in place of add, I will write set URL. Okay. Set URL. I made the mistake, so you know why we don't use it. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Is it clear? YouTube. Hello. Okay. I can explain again. Okay. Let's do it here. Actually, GitHub already gave us the command, right? It's lost. Okay, no problem. Yeah. What was the command? The first command that we did was, just a second. I can copy it from here also. Let's not waste time. This command, right? We used this command to tell the VS Code that this is the origin where you have to push the code whenever I push the code. Okay. Now there was an issue, but I used this command once. No, doesn't matter if it shows error. I used the command. I gave origin. It did not take it. That's not the computer's problem, right? So now I corrected the URL. I added personal access token here. So now it is logged in. It knows that which person is pushing the code. But when I added pat and used the same command, it says cannot use origin again. Origin already exists. So for the machine, the origin already exists. I have already told him that this is where the code should be pushed. So I cannot use this command again and again. So for that, you have to, instead of add, you have to say set URL. Whatever the URL that I have given, please reset it and now rewrite it to the new URL. So that's why instead of this add, we used this command, set URL, and then enter. So now it worked fine. It will work fine for you as well. Let me know. On YouTube, people, are you watching? Instead of the error window prompted login, try logging in, Keithika. I think everybody from YouTube just came to Zoom. Okay. So now it's working for everyone, right? So now we have finally set an origin. This is the time when we push the code. What is the command? Okay, so on GitHub, the command has been lost because of the personal access token, I guess. So the command is basically git push origin main, but it will still show an error. And no, it worked. Okay, it worked for me. I hope it will work for you too. Basically, you have to set upstream if it doesn't work, and this terminal will give you the command itself. It will give you the command set upstream main, but I said origin main, so it pushed the code in main. Now if you go to GitHub, and you go to your repositories, GitHub, your repositories, this bootcamp testing was my folder. See, there is a commit, there is this branch, and it is edited now, updated now, which means I have recently pushed the latest code. I have successfully pushed the latest code in this branch. Is it done? Everyone give me a thumbs up. Is it done? Okay, I have paused the YouTube video. I think that's why I'm unable to see the chats. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Now I'm able to see the chats. Okay, done. Now you can see your file in your GitHub repo. Congrats. This is what we were supposed to see. Okay, so now the file is there on GitHub. So basically we created a repo. We pushed our code from local to the repository. I hope it's clear so far. Let's move on to the next topic. Now we have pushed the changes. Now what is pull request and what is code collaboration? Very important. What is pull request? So yesterday we did something called branching, right? You do not always want to make changes in the main branch or the master branch directly. So what do? You create new branches and you work on them, you experiment with code on them, and then if you think that this code is approved and this code is good to go in the master branch, you merge it, right? So let's try doing that and let's see what a pull request is. Okay, let's create a new branch. You all please do it in your systems. Git checkout B, I will use the single command, git checkout B, and the branch would be new branch. And as soon as you create this branch, just go to your GitHub and confirm, are there two branches? Refresh and see, we have one branch. Okay, probably I have not. Okay, let's push the code and then we will see. Let's make some changes in index.html. Changes in the new branch. You have to make the changes first in order to push. I missed a lot of YouTube comments. I'm sorry for that. Ma'am, what if we enter .gitignore inside .gitignore? Why would you do that? Just a single gitignore file outside in the main folder. That's it. All good. Okay. Git clone. Yeah, next topic is git clone. For now, we are doing branching. So just create a branch fast and quickly and push the code in it. Okay. So just git add dot again because I have made some changes. Git add dot git commit m and changes in the new branch. This is my message, and then I will quickly push, see, if I write git push, it will give me a command here. This is what I was trying to show you. Just copy this command, set upstream and new branch. Just copy this and paste this. Now you can go to GitHub and see that there are two branches. Refresh it. There are two branches. The one is the main and the other one is the new branch. Is that clear? Is that clear so far? I will repeat. I just created a branch, new branch, and I wanted you to push the code. So you had to make some changes, add it again, commit it again, push it again. And when you go to GitHub, you can see that there are two branches. One is the main branch, which we worked on previously. Other is the new branch, which has the new code. So when you check out to the main branch, there will be the previous code. When you check out to the new branch, there will be this code changes in the new branch. You can check that also. I hope you all are doing with me. I'm trying to be as simple with the words as possible. Okay, let me know once you're done. Why am I getting confused? Confused in what? Okay, one thumbs up. How many of you have done it? Please give me a thumbs up as soon as you do it. Okay, as soon as you see the second branch. Okay, on GitHub. Okay, Rishabh, great. Please give me a thumbs up, everyone. Okay, great. Okay, I think people are not facing any issues so far. Hmm. Okay, on YouTube also people have done it. So we finally got two branches. You can create as many branches as you want. When you will work in organizations, this specific branch would be locked. You will not be allowed to push the changes in it. Only your seniors will be allowed. You will be creating new branches. And how do you name it? You name it very precisely that the person should know what change you made. Okay, like you will name one branch as front end. Like these are the main branches: front end, back end, then multi services. These are the branches that are used in organizations very often. Okay, inside that you can create sub branches also. Okay, great, many people are doing. Now let's see what cloning is. Okay, I will quickly create a local repository. I will push the code in it, and then you will clone that repo in your systems. Okay, let's do it quickly. Okay, open a folder. Or you can also clone this repository. Why am I creating a new one? Okay, you can directly clone this one. I want you guys to go to VS Code, a new tab, and I will also send it in Zoom chats also. What's this? Oh, I'm so bad at this. Hello, how do I remove this? Okay, please leave by delete. Let me open a new tab. I will give you the command on Zoom also, okay? Ma'am, we are committing a code with a comment where that comment has appeared. Yes, we will do it. Okay, I forgot a topic we were doing. Pull request. Left. I'm sorry. Let's do pull request first. That was the next topic before cloning. So you created a new branch. Now I want you to go to your GitHub and open that branch, new branch. Yeah, clone command, I will just explain Bhupendra right after this. I want you to go to this new branch that you created, new branch. Okay. Are you there, everyone? Then if you open this, you can see this green button which says compare and pull request. Now, what is a pull request? Consider it like a request that you are sending to the other person that this is my code, kindly pull it in the main branch. What did I just say? This is the main code, kindly pull it in the main branch and merge it with it. So basically, I generate a pull request from here and I will say made the changes in the heading tag. There will be a message that what changes you make so that the person can review it and you will generate a pull request. I hope it's clear. You will generate a pull request. Now, because I am the admin of this repo, I will have that pull request with me. I will, there's an option merge pull request, but you do not merge it blindly. You first check it. So you want to compare it. How can you compare it? Commits. You can see how many commits are there which the person made. So the person made one commit. Let's see what commits did the person make. So I'm reviewing the changes here that this person changed this line to this. Now in my local, I could see all this in the working tree, but my senior will never be able to see it, right? He doesn't have my code on my machine. So he can review all those changes here. Basically, it is the working tree only, but on the GitHub platform so that other people can see it. These are the changes made in this commit, in this branch. The main branch still has this change, if you know the main branch has this line, but the person, that is me only, in the new branch I made this change. So now as an admin I'm saying that the person has changed this line. If I review this, I find this okay, I will review it and then I will merge it. So I open it, I will review it. These are the options. Then if you want to send in a review to the person that okay, these changes, make it again, make some corrections and then kindly regenerate the pull request. This files change, conversation checks, files change, this one, and you can directly, I'm unable to see the option to merge. Let's see pull request. Yeah, now this is the pull request. You selected new pull request. No, where is the option to merge this? Okay, here only. Yeah, merge pull request. So I will merge this pull request in the main branch, confirm merge. Now in the main branch also this change is reflected. We can see it in our local also. I can give a proof here, git checkout main. So the main branch was supposed to not have this line, but some text HFG, whatever the text was. But here, if I go to main branch, is this the file I was working in? Git checkout main. Did I not enter it? Yeah, your local changes to the filing files will be overwritten. Please commit your changes. Okay, I have made changes. I will stash it first. I will discard the change and then I will check out to the main branch. See, this is the main branch text now, but this was supposed to be changed. Let's see. Has it been merged here? Get merged itna into main 1 minute ago. I think we will do it again. Git checkout new branch, changes in the new branch, then git checkout main. Okay, I can still see the same changes. Why so? git log. The initial commit. Okay. On the main branch. Let's see it from here. Pull request actions. Made the changes in heading tag. Successfully merged. Okay. Here it shows successfully merged. Let's go back and see. Okay, yeah, I did not pull it. Wait. Okay, let's try pulling the latest. Okay, yeah. Thanks, whoever reminded me. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. I thought we have already used that command. Basically, whatever changes I made there will not be reflected in my local unless I use the command git pull. Basically, it is to pull the main code from the main branch. Okay, so I'll just say git pull, whatever the changes are there. Now it will make the changes. So if I now check out to main, git checkout main, now it's, I think we'll make the changes. No, it's not already on main. We were supposed to make this command first. Okay, git pull remote main. Git pull remote and then the main branch. You have the correct access rights to the repository. Git let's use the command that this gives. Origin main. No, okay, let's do git stash once. This will remove all the changes if I have made any. Now git checkout to new branch. Let's see if the changes are still there in the new branch. Are you all getting the same error? Please let me know on Zoom also. Are you all getting the same error? Yeah, I will give a recap. Right after this, we are going to sign in a project. So we are going to collaborate on a project. So I will recap all the commands there. Kindly tell me if you all are having the same issues. Up to date with branch. Now git pull. Now git checkout main. Git pull. It is showing error here only. Okay, what if I merge from here? I created some mess in the start, so it's causing problems. Let's say git checkout main and then git merge new branch. Yeah, now it's merged. See, now the main branch has the changes which were required. Okay, so basically what mistake we did in the start was we did not pull the current changes. So there was some mess up in the terminal that if you are trying to pull the main branch, you have not pulled the recent changes in the main branch and you are trying to see a different version of the new branch in your system. So unless I pull the changes, it will not show me the changes. Okay, what uses stash is basically to revert all the changes that you've made so far. Every change that is basically say I made the changes in index.html here. Okay, I make some changes in style.css here, and then I add them or commit them, whatever I do, and I say git stash. It is a command to remove everything. It will be to the latest version of the commit. The last commit that you made, it will revert back to that. Whatever the changes you make will be lost. So basically it's used when you have messed up your code a lot and you know that it was working fine right before I started, and now I'm confused. So just git stash, everything would go back to that previous version of the code. Are you all able to do this much part? Please let me know. Git pull, and what is a pull request? Pull request is generated so the other party can you request the generate the pull request so the other party can pull the code, the latest code that you have committed. Okay, you have all understood. Okay, thank you. Now git cloning I was explaining. So yeah, what is this? Git cloning. Okay, so git clone, kindly use this command and clone my repository in your locals. Okay, go to a new VS Code tab and perform this command. I will go to my code. If you want to see the URL of your repo, go to this code button. This is the URL of your repo. Okay, so copy this. I want you guys to copy git clone and this command. I will share it in Zoom also. No, they cannot be restored using stash again. Everyone in the meeting. So I'm sharing the command. Clone this repo in your systems and tell me if you are able to access the code in your local. If you're able to access my files on your local. Are you all able to access? I'll wait for 2 minutes. Use this. Use this command. I'm sorry, I removed that. This is the command. Git clone and then the URL of my repository. Give me a thumbs up as soon as you all have cloned it in your system. Open a new VS Code page or a folder, and then in the terminal, use this command. In your previous code also you can do, but your files will also be there. Happening. Okay, people are doing. Okay. On YouTube. Okay, thumbs up away. Yes. Let me know once you have cloned the repo in your locals. So this is where we start collaborating. Now you guys will create your own branches. You guys will make changes and you guys will generate a pull request to me so that I will merge that code in the main branch. I will explain this again. Just let me know. Command not found in is the error. So you might be making some mistakes. The command is git space clone and then the URL of the repository. Here you might not need the personal access token because it is a public repository and you are just cloning it for now. For now, you're just cloning it in your systems. Please let me know once it's done. Thumbs up. Okay, done. Okay, on YouTube, many people have done it. Meanwhile, you can ask me if you have any doubts. We'll wait for other people to do also. Now your system would have these files. One .gitignore file, one index.html file, and one style.css file would be there in your system by now. Is it so? Ma'am, can we use these commands on Android Studio also? Yes. Git commands are universal. That's why we installed Git. Okay, give me a thumbs up now. Whoever has done it, please give me a thumbs up. on Zoom and YouTube, both. Okay, okay, great. Even if 15 people are doing it dedicatedly, I will consider this as a success. Okay, great. Great, okay. So you've cloned this, you've this. Now I will make some changes in the branch, master branch, and then you will take the latest pull of the branch, okay? So that the changes are reflected in your systems. What changes will I make? Here, you have to write, hi, I am, whatever your name is, write your names. Don't do it, make the changes in your local. You will take the latest pull, okay? अभी खुद से branches नहीं बनाओ. Just wait for me to push the code. Okay, hi, I am this. That's it. Just your name. Okay, hi, I am, and your name. Now you will change this. Okay, abhi for now you are not going to do anything. I will add this. Introduction. Now git push set upstream origin main. Fail to push some refs to it. This. Why so? Let's take the latest pull. Check out main git pull. Git pull. There is no tracking information for the current branch. Please specify which branch you want to merge with. I just merged the branch. Git merge. Did I make the changes in the new branch again? Git pull. Okay. Okay, let's see. Git pull remote. No. If you wish to set tracking information for this branch, you can do so with git branch set upstream to origin. Okay, let's use this command. Upstream to origin. Main. Okay, now git pull. Changes made. There's a problem with the editor vi. Okay, git pull again. This is when you mess up once. Not concluded your merge head. Okay, git add dot again. Now I know what error we made. I want you guys to figure out what error we made. I have figured it out. And I was the one who explained it thrice yesterday. And I was the one who messed up. Let me tell you if you are not able to figure out. Basically, we merged the branches. And yesterday only, I told you that when you merge the branches, you have to add and commit it again, right? And this is something we forgot. This is why we have messed up. It is not able to see the changes because when you merge, it is not able to add and commit it again. It has not, wrapped any set of code. It just merged it. It's still not added. It's still not committed. I hope you recall we did it yesterday. So git pull now. already up to date. Now it is up to date, I guess. Now git push set git push. If I try can direct. Now it has pushed. Now okay. Now I have pushed the latest code in the main branch. Now I want you guys to run a command in your local which is git pull. Git checkout main, then git pull. First check out to the main branch, then pull the newest code, the latest code. Let me know once it's done. Yeah, I will explain what forking is. Just let me know once you're done with this. I'll explain what command you have to run. You have to run in your local git checkout main and then git pull. And let me know if the index.html looks like this in your system now. Give me a thumbs up as soon as you do this. Git checkout main, git pull. Using clone, we can use another software and show as a, yeah, you can show it as a project, but when you collaborate with projects, it's necessary. GitHub is very important. To somebody, it's not happening. What error is it showing, Bhupendra? Just say git checkout main and then git pull. And then it should reflect this change. The h1, inside the h1, the content should be, hi, I am this. And try it once again. Check if the code is updated. If the code has been updated, which it means you have now pulled the latest version of the main branch. Okay, after cloning, quick recap. Basically, I created a repository here. You all used the URL. So you gave a command to your system, git clone this person's repository. So you cloned my repository in your system. Okay. Then after cloning, I made the changes from here in my main branch. I made some changes in the heading. And those changes, first of all, those changes will not go out of my system unless I commit and push them. Committing and pushing is sending them out of my system, and they will not come to your system unless you pull it. Just picturize it. I am pushing the code, it goes there. You have to pull the latest code in your system, right? Just picturize this cycle. Okay, so I pushed the latest code in the main, so I added it again, committed it again, made a package in a simple terms, and then I sent it to GitHub. Now the latest changes were reflected in the main branch. Now you all gave a command to your system like git checkout main. First of all, go to the main branch. You went to the main branch. You said git pull, which means you pulled the latest code. Whatever the latest changes I made, if you do not pull it, this is the change error that we made right now. If we don't pull the latest changes, how will they be reflected in our systems? So you pulled the code. I hope it's clear. How can we collaborate with unknown unknown projects on GitHub? See, if you know Microsoft AI and stuff, so they have many written codes that you can use, like AI codes, machine learning codes. They have their own repositories. They give you it for free. It is open source. Clone it in your systems. Just change the subscription keys because you have to buy Azure storage and all. You just have to change it and the code will work. The entire code is written. The entire code for the chat bot, the entire code for different services pre-written. Okay. So that is an unknown person you are collaborating. But yes, even in a public repository, you cannot make changes, which means abhi right now what we are going to do is you are all are going to write your names here in new branches. I will explain it. Just stick to the topic. You every doubt will be cleared. Okay. Please give me a thumbs up if it's done. Everyone, please give me a thumbs up if it's done. Fast, quick. Have the latest changes been reflected in your systems by now? I'm waiting. Quick on YouTube also. Git checkout main, git pull. These are the two things that you have to do. Please give me a thumbs up quickly. Okay, on YouTube people have done it. What about Zoom? I have to do git add dot. No. Don't add, don't commit. You have not made any changes. I have made the changes. So you just pull the latest change. Just say git checkout main, git pull. Only these two commands. You add and commit when you make some changes. You have not made any changes so far. Not a git repository or any of the parent directories. To Abhishek, it's showing git checkout main fatal. Abhishek, is git installed in your system? I don't think so. Try with the code command git version, git hyphen version, git space hyphen version, and tell me if the version is there. Version is still there, then it shouldn't show this error. Git checkout main, git checkout main fatal not. If this it shows not a git repository, it probably git is not there on your system. In my organization, we use GPG for commits. Can I commit on external? No, you cannot commit in external repositories. You can only generate pull request to the admin. This is what we're going to do now. Are we good to go? Please give me a thumbs up. On YouTube, people have done it. On Zoom, I think people are facing issues. Please give me a thumbs up once you're done. Done. Yes, ma'am, it's done. Okay, thank you. So now I want you guys to take the latest pull. You have done it. So now the H1 would be like this in your systems. Okay. Now I want you guys to create a new branch. What is the command to create a new branch? The command to create a new branch is git checkout -b and the branch name. And your branch name should be your own name so that I can see it here in my repository. Okay. Keep the branch name to be your name. Okay. Say for example, Geeta. So git checkout to be and then Geeta. Okay. Like this. Done. Git checkout B to the new branch. And the branch name should be your name. Make sure it's your name. So now basically consider it as an organization that you are using my code and I have given different tasks to you. I have given you tasks that in the heading there should be your name. Okay. So now you are creating different branches. Now you are creating different branches and you're reflecting your own changes, pushing your own changes in that branch, and you will create a pull request for me to accept. Yes, about notes, guys, please hear it carefully. Day 1, day 2, day 3, I have prepared some notes for you. It is in the all-in-one documentation. Kindly refer to it. And they are very useful, I must say. I spent some time on it. I added some real-life examples to it. And it is very beginners friendly. You can refer to them. Kindly go through it once. It is there in your all-in-one documentation. Day 1 notes, day 2 notes, day 3 notes. Very important and helpful. Okay, are you done? Have you checked out to the new branch? Please give me a thumbs up. Quick. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, more. Okay, Cool. Are we good to go on YouTube, guys? Quick. Okay, I think we're good to go. So by now you are in the new branch now. Kindly go to this file index.html and change this word to your name. Change this word to your name. What have we done so far? You have taken the latest pull of the main branch. Now you are in a new branch that you created, your individual branch, and in that individual branch you are making your own changes, just like you do in companies. Okay, in organizations you do your task in a new branch and then you generate a pull request. So here you are adding your name in this line. Please give me a thumbs up once you're done with this much part. Give me a thumbs up once you're done with this much part. Okay, great. Made the changes. Now what do we do always? Add and commit. So write the command git add index.html, git add index.html, and then git commit. And your message can be yeah, say your name is Geeta. So Geeta added her name. Geeta added her name. This can be a good message. It carries the idea. So Geeta added her name. Commit हो गया, add हो गया. Now finally git push origin. Origin should not be main. The origin should be your branch. You are pushing it to your branch. Or you can directly say git push because you are still in the current branch that you created. Or you can say git push origin, the branch that you created. These three commands we need to perform now. Add these three commands: git add index.html, git commit because you have made a new change. So the commit message should be precise, and then git push. Let me know if once you're done. And I can see it here in my GitHub that your branches would be coming to me. If it is successfully getting pushed, your branches would be coming to me. And give me a thumbs up once you're done. If there's any doubt, kindly ask. Give me a thumbs up. Your branches would be reflected here, okay? Somebody has sent an error. It has given you a command. Whoever has received this error, it is already giving you a command. You can directly write git config pull dot rebase. Basically, to your GitHub, it is not basically to your error. It's not sure which branch you are trying to pull. Try doing this. Try giving this command first. Git checkout main. Try doing this first and then pull. Has anybody done it so far? Has anybody made the changes? Are you facing any issues? Guys, let me know if you're facing any issues. Error branch doesn't match any. Did you create the branch first, Bhupendra? If you have created the branch, first say git checkout, whatever the branch name you did, git checkout to that branch. Does it say already in that branch? Then now git add and git commit. Now try adding and committing first. Is it allowing you to do so? Both will work because git add dot means every file, but you are just changing one file, so it doesn't make any difference for this. Yeah, I can share the commands. Then after adding, Bhupendra, write git commit hyphen message, this command, git commit hyphen m, and then whatever the message you want to write. And the last command is git push origin, the branch that you created, your branch name. If the branch name is your name, so यहाँ पे आएगा your name. Be quick, be quick. Hello, सो गए क्या सारे? Kindly be quick and let me know if you're facing any issues. Are you guys done? I will wait for 2 more minutes. Are you guys still facing any error or issue? See, I can do it if somebody is facing an issue, okay? I will show you how it's done. So basically, you check out to a new branch. Just do it with me, okay? If you're facing an issue, git checkout hyphen b, and my branch name is Geeta, okay? This is my branch name. Switch to a new branch, and then I will make the necessary changes. What changes will I make? I will name it as Geeta. Okay, this is my name. So now that I have made a change in the branch, here you can see I have made a change, modified branch. This is the working tree. It shows first, initially it was this, now it is this. So no problem. Now I will add this file. Do it with me if you're facing any issues. Okay, git add index.html. I'm adding this file. Now git commit. The commit message is add Geeta added her name. Okay. Oh, N नहीं करना था. It's M. And one file changed. Then git push origin. What is the origin? My branch. Okay. So what is the branch name? Geeta. So git push origin Geeta. The files have been moved to a branch called Geeta, and when I refresh it, there's another branch called Geeta. What issue are you guys facing? What issue are you guys facing? Let me know so that I can help. These are the branches, okay? New branch in Geeta. I want you guys to collaborate and I will see your names as well. Okay, somebody is facing an issue. Yeah, Venkanta. I hope I'm pronouncing the word right. It is giving you a command. Git push set upstream origin new test branch. Just add this command. Git push set upstream origin and the name of your branch. Be quick. Try it again and let me know if you're facing an issue. I will wait for 2 more minutes. If you guys are not able to do it, try it at home. Let me know if somebody does it. Errors, कोई बात नहीं, errors आएंगे शुरू में बहुत. Origin doesn't appear to be Git repository. Could not read from removed repository. Please make sure you have the correct access rights. Okay, Abhishek. While cloning the repository, were you able to clone the repository in your system? Could you see the could you see the changes in index.html, the latest changes? Yeah, you can take screenshots of the commands. I've also added the commands in the notes. You can refer to that also. These are the commands. Yeah, Abhishek, please check if you were able to clone it or not. If you're facing any other issues, let me know, or I will just wind it up and we will do the last topic, forking. You can take the screenshots of the commands. Very simple that we did yesterday, just adding, committing, and then finally pushing the code in your branch. Okay, you can take the screenshots and no new branch yet. It's okay, you guys can try it at home. This is basically collaborating. Now you guys will generate a pull request with your branch and I will accept that pull request and merge it in the main branch if I find that code good to go with. Okay. Now that we are here, let's see what forking is. Okay, let's get back here. You can try this at home also. Try pushing the code in a new branch. Okay. You can clone many public repositories in your system also, which are built-in projects that people keep in their profiles. Okay. Shall we go ahead? Please give me a thumbs up. That's okay if you're not able to do it. You can share your errors here also. Are we good to go now? Okay. Okay. So forking, the last topic, basically forking and cloning are two different things, but they are quite similar. In cloning, whatever changes you make in the code, you are basically getting that code in your system. Okay, but the code is still with the origin, with the person whose repository it is. But forking means you are making another duplicate of that repository, and now that repository is your individual repository. Although it is duplicated, it is somebody else's, but now you can make your own changes in it. You will have another main branch, your main branch. That person's main branch is now separated. You just have the entire copy of that code. Okay, is that clear? What is cloning and forking? And how do we fork? Here, fork. If you want to fork this repository, you just create a new fork and you just fork it. But for now, it is my project only. So how can I fork it in the system, right? But you can fork in somebody else's public repository. The only difference between fork and cloning is you still have link to the original document. You are just cloning it in your system. But forking means you're creating an entirely new copy of that project with a new master branch also. So that's individually yours. I hope it's clear. I think we are good to go and we can wrap up this session, Git and GitHub Bootcamp. Any doubts? What we did today is GitHub and what GitHub is, why we use it. I think you guys got a little bit confused from the part wherein we cloned the repository, but that's okay. Can you explain this, when to use? Just a second, a lot of doubts. Can you explain this pull in Git command? Which pull? Git pull? Just directly write Git pull. In whatever branch you are, just write Git pull. It will pull the latest changes in GitHub. Clone and forking. Cloning is, I just explained, cloning is the cloning entire the project and duplicate, like just cloning it in your system. But forking is creating a duplicate of that project, and that is individually yours. You are not linked to the original document anyhow. I hope it's clear. Are we? I think we can wrap up this session. It's 8:11 already. I hope you found the session worthwhile. If you are finding this complex, it's very common as a beginner to find this complex, but go through the video once again and go through the notes. They are very beginners friendly. And yes, okay, let me just stop the screen share. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, so yeah, I want you guys to practice it at home. I hope it was worthwhile, and please go through the notes once. Okay, the commands might look complex initially, but if you practice them, they are very easy. Basic commands: checking out to a new branch, pulling, pushing the code, and then set upstream origin, which the error was there. And these were the basic commands. Okay, so just practice this. Okay, I think this is the time we wind up the session. Thank you all. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being the part of this bootcamp. Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.